House Duran. I'm a petroleum engineering major, freshman, sophomore next semester. Now I'm running for treasurer because I'm really passionate about finance. You see, my passion for finance started ever since I was a little kid. I was in elementary school, and I was that kid that if you asked me to borrow a pencil or a piece of paper, I'll lend it to you, and I'll expect it back, plus another tomorrow. I didn't even know what interest was at the time, but I became a little mini banker. I loved it, you know? I had so much materials, always had my stuff, and I was never in shortage of what people needed. And I loved making loans. I loved business. My parents always thought I was a business-oriented person, you know? So I went into high school and I started taking economics, business classes. And the first thing I wanted to do was open my bank account and start managing my money. Now, I did that before I even had a permit to drive. My sense of freedom wasn't just getting in a car and moving, getting on the road, and going north, south, or turning whatever. It was being financially independent and managing my own money and being proud of my work and the money I got from it. So, with that, I got a lot of work experience because I started working at an early age. I was a cashier. You know, the major part of the job is, of course, handling money. But not only do you have to handle money, you got to communicate with the guest. Because some people are going to go up to you, they're going to order something thinking they're going to get something else. And if you don't communicate to them, they're going to think that they're getting that specific item while they're paying for something else, and they're going to be mad. So you got to communicate to them, you got to draw it up on the computer transaction, and then you got to actually take their money, give them change, or do whatever. Now, at the end of the day, if I came up short, then I'll get a strike. Too many strikes, I get fired. You know? So my job depended on the last part of the transaction. You know? And being a waiter is the same thing. But it was my money on the line. I had to go in every day to work with my personal bank, cash, $100. You know? Somebody paid me in cash, I had to give them change. And if I didn't manage my money well, then I would be out of my money. The business wouldn't lose money, I would be out of my money. So I learned to take money very seriously. Now, as treasurer, I want to be able to budget, help you guys budget. I want to be able to do all the events and prioritize, you know, allocate the funds you need to do the important events, but also maybe fundraise so we can have money to do all the extra things you guys would like to do. Now, I want to be able to communicate with all you guys because I don't want it just to be me or just to be what Igor wants. I want it to be also about what the members want.